I don't know. I don't know. We'll see if I can get anybody. It's back to the same normal thing. It looks like. Gosh, this has been a trip here. Let's see if I can get anybody in here now. I'm only. Hey, Greg. Yeah, I'm sitting here talking with my wife. Hey, Lonesome Garage. Good. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down here at the beach, and YouTube changed the way they do things. I had to download some software, and hey guys, you got to remember, I'm an old guy, so I can't do this stuff as quick as some people can. So, oh, the video quality is poor. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't. Dang it, I hate that. How bad is it? Is it pretty bad? I mean, I'm using a different. It's making me use a different software, and I do not know how. I've got a good connection with my computer. Yeah. Okay. So it's not on this end, or is it? Okay. Uh, how's my video, Lonesome Garage? How's my video back to you? Because I cannot tell. On this end, it looks fine, but there's no way for me in knowing how good it is or how good it's not. I had to download some different streaming software, so I don't know if it's the software that I've had to embed on this that changes things or what. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can actually bring this up on my video. Let me cut my volume all the way down. I've got my TV in front of me, and hopefully I can see what y'all are seeing and see if it's bad or whatever. This is tough for me to do. You have to bear with me, guys. Oh, hey, Blaze. I'm trying to. Let me see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to be able to go to my own video on my TV without getting any kind of feedback and see what I'm killing two birds with one stone here. Let me see if I can get it. Nope, not that way. All right. Wait a minute. I thought I had it there for a second. Let me try it one more time here. Wait a minute. I think that's it right there. Okay. Yeah, I see the video is not that good. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's because of this streaming software that I'm using. It is pixelated. I see that. I'm going to be trying to change that with some software I've got coming and a few other things, but just bear with me on that, guys. I'm sorry. No, I know you're not drinking, Greg. It's my software, and it's my software and my camera, I would imagine. But I've had to change some things up because it's just dang it. I hate that it's this bad because I can see it. I'm watching it live myself on my camera up here, and it is not good. Bear with me, guys, because well, it's some that they recommended through YouTube, and I've never used it before, but I had to use it to get this to stream again. And so I went off of their recommendations that let me see if I can move this out a little bit and get a little bit better stream. I don't know if I can or can't. We'll try that. No, I look just as ugly. Well, I don't know. I guess I need to stay more still. It's not. The more I move, the more it pixelates. I can see that. So it's not a good. Now there, I cleared out just a little bit. or whatever. Whoops. Now it's buffering on me. Maybe if I only use my mouth and don't use anything else, it won't do this. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to see y'all guys too, Greg. I'm trying to do the best I can. It's not pixelating as bad right now. I think it must be the software that I'm having to use. Hey, comfortable man, how are you? Yeah, I'm really late this morning because I had to change software and everything, and had to. Yeah, it looks better on mine too. I'm monitoring it with a different. I'm monitoring it with a different. Uh, I'm actually looking at my computer, and then I'm actually looking at the video that's coming back through YouTube. So I'm able to see what I can see there, what y'all see, hopefully. And I'm gonna try. I've got a new camera coming, and if I can get that and the new software lined up next week, maybe I can have a decent looking stream. But right now, I'm gonna have to probably download this on all of my computers. I use a variety of computers, and I mean my streaming software is good. I mean, I'm not streaming. My connection is real good. I've got a real fast connection down here at the beach, so I know it's not the connection, and has to do with more the software and everything else. And now that I've left this a little bit steady, I think I had my laptop on my lap, of course, when I started too. That might have been part of it. It needs to be pretty still, it looks like. Of course, it's pixelating again on me right now a little bit too. So y'all guys have to bear with me. I'm trying my best. When you get to be my age, I'm pretty computer literate, but every once in a while they'll throw something on me that will throw a loop for me too, and I have to go back and read instructions, which I don't like to do, and look at videos and different things like that. But hopefully I'll get this resolved and I won't have this issue next week. You never know. You never know. YouTube can change on just a dime, I guess you might say. They can change real easy. And I don't have control over that. The only thing I can do, like I said, is try to give you the best video that I possibly can. And right now, I've kind of got it stabilized a little bit. I mean, initially when I signed on, it was, I'm glad y'all told me that the video wasn't good, and I changed a few things and steadied the laptop, and that seems to help some too. Because this software evidently is not good for much movement, because if you move much, then it pixelates on you. And I think that's probably by having to go through that third-party video, I guess, well, not video, the streaming software. It's going through the third-party streaming software into my computer, and then back, it's linked through YouTube. So I don't know what YouTube decided to do. They changed, like I said, they changed a lot of things. And I don't know if you'll try to get on YouTube yourself and see that you can't just, I kept getting that. I got on my phones and I said, well, maybe it's my phone instead of my computer. And then I checked my phones and it flashed up. Let me see if I can get that same thing again. It flashed up a thing that says their policy had been changed, and that live videos, that I didn't qualify for a live video, and that I had to download this software and that sort of stuff. And I don't know. It might be a security thing that they're going through, with the climate and everything, political climate that we got out there now, and all these mass shootings and all these people putting up their own manifesto. And of crazy things like that. You never know why they, excuse me, why they change their policy. And this could be some of the reason. I don't know. My wife and I were discussing that, and she felt like that, maybe that was some of the reason. And she's possibly right on that. She usually is. She's sitting right here beside me. She's sitting quietly beside me. Barbara doesn't like to be on screen nor talk. And although she taught school for 32 years, she doesn't like to talk in public or anything like that. So she's the quiet girl. Well, I don't think it's my camera. Well, my camera's giving me the bad picture right now, and I am changing cameras. I've got me a good camera. I got one of the new, I think it's a Sony. I got a Sony 6300 coming this week. It's a real good camera. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. And I bought a video switcher a couple of weeks ago too. So hopefully I can, I'm gonna start putting just more videos out there too, because I've been trying to study on how to grow my channel. My channel is kind of got to a plateau, and it hasn't grown as much as I'd like for it to. And evidently YouTube wants me to make it grow too. Hey, Chris, glad you got in here. I was having YouTube troubles this morning, Chris. I don't know if you've had it. I can't do, and you can probably try this too, Chris, because I think you're under 1,000 subscribers. You've got to have 1,000 subscribers now, or they won't let you do live streaming like they did do in the past. So you saw my 6-second video? Yeah, well, good. Yeah, I had to lean up there. I couldn't have you have to excuse me. I mean, I don't have my magnifying glass, and my laptop's about 3 or 4 foot away from me, and I can't read that good that far away. I'm trying to read and everything and see what I'm seeing. I had to kind of, if you'll bear with me, I'm gonna have to kind of lean up, look, and everything else when I see the text. If it gets to be too long, I can't understand it. Yeah, that's what it was saying. So you've tried it too, then, Chris? Yeah, it won't let you do cell phone live streams, only laptops, until they change it again. Yeah, they'll change something again. So what I'm trying to do, and y'all guys, if you can help me in some ways, tell people to subscribe. I don't push my subscription. I never have pushed it that hard, but evidently YouTube is going to want me to do that now. I guess that's a control mechanism for them, so they don't get people just jumping on, doing a live stream, doing something that they don't want to put out there real quick. So that I guess that's a control factor for them. Yeah, they changed that, so I'm not able to go live either on my phone, especially. You can't do that. I mean, somebody like JC and some of these other guys that have 15, 16,000 subscribers, they can. But somebody like myself who's under 1,000, I can't do that. I think Chris is the same way too. I think Chris is under 1,000. So everybody help me and Chris get our subscriptions up. Go to Outcast Projects there and help Chris get his up. And Chris, you tell your people the same thing for me if you can. Yeah, that's like I said, you and I are about the same size. I got about 300 subscribers too. I don't. And I'm happy with that as a person, and I'm not trying to do these to make money. I'm going to probably have to change my thinking, because they're wanting, I guess, people to, if you're going to use their channel, they're going to want you to put content out there that can be viewed more. And if they can, they're not monetizing me. They don't get any money. I don't get any money. So evidently that my streams don't make them any money because they're not putting commercials with it. And so if they can't put commercials on, they can't make money. So I guess I'm a liability to them instead of an asset. And basically my asset's right here on this couch. But that's a whole different thing too. But I guess I had to. Yeah, I know, and see, I like watching your live videos too. I've seen you do a few things, and I had to holler at you and say, "Quit! You're going to get hurt." Good, you just subscribe to Outcast. That's good, comfortable man. Yeah, Outcast, Chris and Ricky over there. They got some interesting videos anyway. You'd probably like to go back and see some of their old videos, but yeah, everybody that sees those, and guys that want to put a little content, but we're not professionals. We're trying to just enjoy ourselves, and hopefully everybody will like I said, see these videos. Go to somebody like Chris, he's trying to build his channel too, and both of us are just small channels at this point. We enjoy it, and I hope y'all are enjoying what we're putting out. And that's all we can do. Just help each other. So if you know somebody that watches videos or whatever, say jump over here, help this guy. And I know it's a community type thing anyway. And I like having that community feeling that I can jump on here and see guys and talk to them and that sort of thing. So, I get a feedback from it, which I feel like I'm getting to know. I've actually called Chris. Chris and I have conversed on the phone and some other video type things. And so we've kind of chatted back and forth. And I got to know JC Smith better that way too. Of course, now JC, like I said, he's got a pretty good sized channel. JC's been doing a lot of projects, and I'm actually probably going to have to do more of that too. Like I said, I've invested in some more equipment, and I saw some things. I don't know. Maybe I was a little premonition or something, but I thought things were going to happen differently with YouTube. I mean, one of the rumblings I'd seen and heard, I thought that, and that's what reason I felt like, well, I need to get better equipment so I can produce a little bit better video, so I can maybe get more subscribers. Yeah, yeah. I'll probably have to make a video of my video equipment that I've got. I bought a video switcher. I bought a Roland video switcher that I can put 3 cameras up at the same time. I bought a new Sony camera that a lot of them do blogging with. I think it's either an A6300. 6300. I can't remember the numbers. I'm not good with numbers, but I did my research on that, and it was a real good camera. Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to put some more videos. I actually uploaded some while I was trying to get this software going and everything. I uploaded. If y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it or not yet, but I uploaded the video of when I had Chase Elliott's car out at my store, and the guy was actually loading it. I think he was loading it back on the trailer or unloading it. I can't remember, one or the other. Yeah, I need to. I've had just 1 or 2 videos that went a little bit more than that. I don't get that many views. And I guess it's because a lot of mine is live streaming. And if you're not on the live stream, I'm not as interesting. Probably not that interesting anyway, but hopefully I am some. That's the way it is. Yeah, I haven't had, I'd like to get some videos. I mean, and I think that's the thing, from everything I've read, and I've invested in some more microphones. I got some the lavalier microphone, so you can hear me without having it sound like it's in a big auditorium. And then I've got a couple other mics that I already had that I should be able to use in what I've got. So hopefully you'll see more content on my page. I'm gonna start uploading as much as I can to try to produce a little interest in my channel. Like I said, I don't need it for the money. I'm not out for the money. Although my wife would like me to repay my investment on what I'm looking over here at her, and she gives me the nod. She won't say, "Can I flip?" No, I better not. No, I better not flip. The camera's doing pretty good, so I better not flip the camera around. But Miss Barbara, who is sitting right here beside me, my wife, she would like for me not to spend too much of the family budget on the equipment. And of course, she has a lot of things that she needs to buy, not me. And that's usually the way it. Of course, she knows when I get on one of these spending sprees, I go hog wild sometimes. Yeah, I like to, like I said, hopefully you guys can pass the word on my channel, and maybe we can get the subscribers up a little bit, and maybe we can, help Chris and help myself, Blaze, your channel, different channels out there that guys that I've been conversing with for the past year or two, and what I consider good people. Just good American people. And also, if you see me out there on Facebook, I'm on Facebook. Chris and I, who is Outcast there, Chris and I are on Facebook together. We I see his likes and dislikes on Facebook too. And, we both throw some humorous things and sometimes not so humorous, but political or whatever. And I don't mind seeing anybody's political view, and then we can have a political discussion if we want to. I don't like these hate people. There's a lot of people out there, if you say anything, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, they want to go, "Oh, you're this and you're that," and then they want to throw a label on you, and then that kind of stuff. And I'm not for that. I mean, whether you lean right, left, centrist, whatever the case may be, I'll have a discussion with anybody, and I'll give you my viewpoint on anything too. But I hate to see people be so closed-minded that whether it's right or left, that they say, "Oh no, this is crazy this and this is crazy that," and usually, it's sort of like a pendulum. Things swing back and forth, and hopefully my objective is to live out my life. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Something has popped up on an extension. And it's automatically. I'm okay. I don't care. So YouTube popped up something on me there. I had to click on. But that's what life's all about: is to enjoy yourself, and hopefully. We can have a good time out here and continue on with prosperity. That's what I'm after. I think, prosperity for anybody, doesn't depend on the level that you're at. I mean, you may only make $10,000 a year. If you can bring yourself up to 20,000, that's great. And then, or if you're at 20 and you bring yourself up to 30, so on and so on. I like to see people prosper. So that's sort of my philosophy on that. And to do that, we got to have a good government that doesn't let us, get things all screwed up and out of kilter. Well, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I've enjoyed seeing some of the guys back in. I thought I'd probably buy this morning because I couldn't get signed on, but hopefully you can pass the word. I'm back on for the time being until YouTube changes their mind again. But for right now, I'll see y'all guys again. Y'all take care. Good.